Alright, now this is not going to be like my other videos. This is not a jam. This was more of an experiment. Although my jams usually are experiments. But I wanted to talk about this one because I'm loving the Spark LE, but now it's time to go ahead and start, producing this thing and start making something. So I want to go, to where this is just an instrument, amongst other instruments and a bigger piece in a composition, if you will. Here's the problem that I'm having. I haven't figured it out yet. So hopefully you guys can help me. Or in the course of my research, I'll figure this out. And hopefully anybody out there that can help, I'll take any knowledge that you have that can guide me along. But so far, as of right now, I have not figured out how to open this thing up as a plug-in inside of like GarageBand or DAW so that I can use this inside of, so I can take the sequence that I've made, anything that I've made off here, and put it on something else so I can go further with it, or to basically combine it. So I couldn't figure it out, but I still wanted to do it. So right now I just ran the audio out of, from the computer and just ran it straight into here. And that's why on this first track, for whatever reason, there's like feedback. So you can hear this. You hear that sound, that BS right there. So obviously this is useless. I can't do nothing with that. That's trash. But I still wanted to just try to sync it up. And then when I did this, I just more or less just matched up the tempos. Matched the tempo up from the Volca FM with the tempo that was here, and just kind of, when I hit record, I just brought it in on beat. So it's not synced up, properly. But hey, let's talk about it, because these are the challenges when you're trying to do stuff like this and you don't have necessarily, maybe the right situation going on, but you got to figure out workarounds. And this ideally should work, but that feedback issue, that ain't gonna work. Like, I can't have the feedback, so that makes that useless. So I mean, ideally, I'll get a mixer. Now I do have Machine. I don't have all my stuff out right now. I have Machine, and I know that Machine is essentially an audio interface. Still working on, finding myself with that instrument. Basically, I just got to put more time in on it, but I have not gotten there yet. So I know that's an interface for MIDI. However, if I didn't have that, or if I didn't want to use that, how else can I sync my gear? And I guess the issue I'm really having is dealing with a piece like this, because I have the MIDI through box, so I can hook up multiple pieces of gear and have them all sync with MIDI, and then just record the audio, sourced in the DAW. But with this piece right here, it's got me kind of wondering how to deal with this and syncing up with, because this is essentially a controller of a virtual instrument, how to get this to, and so the whole plug-in thing on the GarageBand, I looked it up, I don't know. To me, it should be simple to find it somewhere when you go to make a track, that I should be able to open it up and then see that, there's a session or whatever, but that's not the case. So I'm not exactly certain as to how that goes. But I'm working on it. I'll figure it out at some point. Hopefully somebody out there in the YouTube world, y'all can help me out with this issue that I'm having. If you can, please help me out. I'd appreciate it. But as of now, I do got this setup going on right here. It turned out okay, nothing spectacular. Like I said, I just really wanted to experiment on how to get this all to work ultimately. But the Volca FM is that's certified. That's dope. And yes, my video was bogus. I was fake. That was faking. I had this plan that was just for show, and just I was fronting. That's what I was doing. I was fronting, y'all. I was fronting. I ain't gonna lie, I was fronting. So yeah, man, it's nothing. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. So please, don't judge me on that performance. I was just experimenting and seeing what I can do. But yes, sir. With that being said, people, if you can help me out with this issue, how do you deal with this? How do you deal with this? Hey man, I will be in the comments, so say it. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna respond. I'll be there. I'll be there. Like, comment, subscribe, share. My peoples, let's do this. Let's become better. Let's do this. Fate.